Yeah, greetings family, welcome on our channels. You're joining us at Max Roach Park for this year's 2022's African Emancipation Day, Pan-Afrikan Reparations Rebellion Groundings. And we are here at the youth site and the youth and family edutainment space where we are just setting up and building ahead of our march at 3. And this year we are focusing on the theme of Matabuntu Man in Ubuntu Dunya and the importance also of edutainment, that is Sankofa Agro, in our quest for planet repairs. And the reason why we're here today is because we have to and we're compelled to claim a day where we can ground with our communities, we can think about what we're doing, what's not going well, what is going well, what we need to do to be truly harmonizing our efforts, especially alongside our liberation struggles on the continent. So you'll be joining us with our libation, and then we'll be hearing from our different families and actually spending some time in critical discussion. Because today we have to have a real reckoning about where we're going to go from here. What are people doing and what are people not doing? And how is it that we're going to get serious when times are getting very, very serious for our peoples? We're at a time of what escalating crises, what are being called the poly-crises. That's not just a worldwide and climate and ecological crisis, but at a time when this fascist system is literally descending on us faster than we can realize. And if we don't choose to step up now, then we're going to be stuck in a position that is worse than we've seen for generations past. So this is a wake-up call. It's a call for all of us to think about what we're really doing and how do we honour this day and all the days of the year that we're moving for African emancipation. It is a commemoration of the day, the so-called day that the abolition of enslaved Africans. But we know that that enslavement is carrying on and it's actually getting worse for our African family globally. So what are we going to do to replicate the struggles of grassroots struggles and even celebrate the wins that are happening from places like Colombia, where we have Africans there rising and building autonomous communities of resistance? How are we going to celebrate and contribute to our indigenous people's struggles? What are we going to do to support the Sudanese liberation efforts right now on the continent? And all of this needs to come together for us to think holistically about reparations and planet repairs, as we call it. And that planet repairs embodies, finally, environmental justice, the need for us to claim back our land and our world, reparatory justice, which means taking back African sovereignty from territorial to cultural to economic to political, and cognitive justice. Because we're too busy thinking in whiteness and thinking in the terms of all manner of things instead of building our African identity in our own cultural power. And that's represented here today, that we need to come and manifest our power, manifest our visibility, and take our energies together to critically ground. So you'll be joining us throughout the day. We'll be joining our family up at Windrush Square. And if you're here and you're hearing the call, join us and make sure you're here for 3 for our moment of silence to remember all of our fallen heroes and sheroes, our freedom fighters who are continuing that liberation struggle and who are asking us to get organized, to get prepared, to take the baton further. So you will join us on our different channels. This is Ubuntu Dunya TV, and thank you for hearing us on African Emancipation Day.